So with that, let's talk about some of the data that we capture. One of our surveys is called the Voice of the Enterprise, and where we poll enterprise organizations in terms of what their plans are for IT investments and technology deployments in the coming years. In one of our surveys, we asked them, thinking of all the applications your organization runs, what percentage are currently running in the following environments? So it's not surprising that, and we also asked, where do you expect this to be in 2 years? So it's not surprising that the shift away from on-premises non-cloud architecture is happening rather quickly in the next 2 years, down by 29%. The shift to off-premises non-cloud resources is declining as well by 20% year over year, or over those 2 years. On-premise private cloud, meaning companies are retooling their data centers with cloud architecture as opposed to some of the legacy operating environments provided by some of their incumbent vendors, is on the rise a bit. Hosted private cloud, where companies rely on hosting providers to rely on to implement private cloud architecture and to take advantage of the benefits of cloud design, meaning shared services and on-demand deployment, will increase by 18% in those 2 years. But most notably, and pretty obvious, infrastructure as service is likely to increase 16% over the coming 2 years, 62% over the coming 2 years, and software as a service migrating from 15% in current year to 21.2% in 2 years is an increase of 41%. So it's rather obvious that the evolution of cloud deployments is going to accelerate. As if that wasn't enough data, we also asked, which of the following best describes your organization's primary approach to cloud-based application deployment? It's no surprise, and it's kind of common sense, that for most new applications, companies are taking a cloud-first deployment. They're preferring to modernize their application development environments, enable cloud-native designs, and pursue cloud-first development initiatives. 26% noted that they want to refactor and shift. They want to modernize their existing applications by either moving them to a SaaS or another hosted application model. Some will lift and shift, a little bit more of a challenge to enterprises, nevertheless desirable when trying to take full advantage of cloud architecture and infrastructure as a service. In the case of IT spending, we asked in another study, Voice of the Enterprise, in which area do you expect to see the largest increase in IT spending in 2018 compared to 2017? No surprise, SaaS and hosted applications dominate the list, and followed by hosted infrastructure and on-premise private cloud. But the vast majority of application interest is on SaaS architecture, SaaS services, SaaS offerings from multiple SaaS vendors. We also asked, what are your most important goals for your organization's IT environment over the next 12 months? And the one that, the two that go to the top, no surprise, is respond faster to business needs. So the IT organization wants to react quicker, more agile, and accommodate businesses as best they can in a shorter time frame as they can to increase time of value, and also reduce costs. So when you start looking again at the funding that companies are going to be deploying, where do IT budgets increase and where are they going to decrease? Well, surprise, SaaS, off-premise hosting environments, infrastructure and platform as a service gets the biggest cut of the IT budget. And many companies are seeking beyond, as they deploy these, to control costs a little bit better, meaning they need to be more efficient and they want to control labor costs a bit, and or control costs via minimizing data center facilities.